world. I'm back. Oh my god, I'm watching this guy jog in a big snowstorm. So, we're gonna have to do an unusual rating in the sense that the university, for the last 2 days, they've been filming in it. I keep getting caught in this action. So, I'm sitting in a faraway hallway, and this is how I'm able to watch the beautiful storm. It's overlooking my favorite spot. Anyway. So, yeah, here we are. Oh my god, guys, I went to the library. Oh, guess who I found? You know I'm thrilled about it. My favorite, Dr. Julia Shaw. Had her in the library. They didn't have her other books, which I was so bummed about, but they did have The Memory Illusion, so I thought, you know what, girl? Let's get into it. This, though, is where I'm, like, really thrilled to pieces. Okay, can I just read you? It's very small. I wrap myself around you, like ivy around a stump, like an octopus around its prey. I want to keep you close. You sharpened my points of attachment to the world, yet I was already alive. I didn't need you, and yet you came. The book is magnificent. Same with Julia's book, but Dr. Julia Shaw, in regards to the memory research that she does, it only leaves me with more questions. Okay, doesn't matter. Either way, go support your local library. Go get your library card. Go get out some books. I love books. Also, yesterday's road trip, so fun. We ended up getting back very late, hence why I did not do a reading. Magnificent. But I was thinking about it because all the filming here has been going on, and yesterday I got really trapped when they were filming. I didn't realize they were filming, and then the scenes just kept going, and I couldn't escape my little hidey hole. Very awkward. But we went on a road trip because it was the last screening of this film that my pals were in. Well, my pal did the scoring and the music, and then my pal was in the film. So it was a delight. It was so sunny. It was such a great road trip. It was so great to connect to this gallery and this space. And anyway, but my point being though, is that I was like, there's a real theme of like acting, directing. Please tell me. Hold on. I just keep trying to find a spot to hide. Okay. But yeah, I was sitting with it because I was like, when do I ever get trapped in a film set? Never. Very rarely. And then I was like, and what are the chances that would happen right at the time that we're gonna go check out this film? Anyway, so I feel like there's a theme here. Let's get out some cards. Yeah, like something that feels like a movie, or like you're gonna feel like a prop in a movie that you don't belong in, or I don't know, there's something about the two. Being directed. Anyway, hold on, let's get over there. Oh. Alright. Yeah, besides sticking me in a bath, giving me a bowl of pasta, and clipping my nails, take me on a road trip. I love driving. Oh god. I love driving more than anything. Even on a stormy day like this, give it to me. Okay, well, let's call on those crab favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you work and pray with. As long as it's not Debbie Devil. Well, let's go. Grandmama, what's going on? What does the collective need to know about? What's this? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, Buttercups. What are you guys walking away from? Does this have to do with the film? 9 of Wands. Oh boy. Collective. I leave you for all of what? 24 hours? 36 hours? Okay, well we have a 3 cup situation here. We won't know until we know, but let's get the cards out. Well, interestingly enough, though, I'm seeing this is always my claw marks. Three's a crowd sometimes. And if it's beside the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Wands, oh, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater, it sounds like. We'll find out. Okay, so what's going on with the Eight of Cups, Grandmama? Yeah, something scripted. And what do actors do? They act, they perform. Something scripted. Okay, well, going underneath your Eight of Cups is the Ten of Penties. Not too shabby. Okay. Oh my god, and look, the sun's coming out. Oh. Well, you know what I was doing most of the morning? As I was like making my oatmeal and oh my god, got the Ace of Cups flying out here. I was listening to old Charlotte Dobre, who I love. And yeah, I was listening to all the like Am I the Assholes and like the petty stories. Anyway, they always get good. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting, even like last minute, the bride or the groom finding out like minutes before they get married just how bad their partner is. But then like immediately moving on to their best life. It's kind of looking like this, besties, as Charlotte would say. All right. Okay, so we're starting off a little rough, but it's looking great into the second season here. The Ten of Coins, the Sun, the Ace of Cups. Who's gonna be mad about it? Nobody. We have the Moon. What's going underneath the Ten of Coins? Well, it seems emotional for you. I suppose that would be, because loss is loss no matter what. Even if you immediately are like, one hand giveth, one hand taketh. It's like, the hand that taketh also smarts a little bit, where you're like, yeah, I have the Ten of Pentacles, but like, still wish I didn't have to go through that. Fair. Okay, Nine of Wands to the Sun. What's going underneath? Ace of Swords. Well, hold on, let's get the last card. Three of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Ten of Wands. No, it isn't end of the curtain. What do we want to clarify with? The same deck, okay. No, we're gonna go light sears. Okay. Let me just give him a little shot, you know? Okay. Oh my god, there's this cutie patootie little dog running through the snowstorm. He is delighted. He does not give a fuck that it's snowing. He thinks this snowstorm is for him. He is Christmas spirit right now. Oh my god. His little legs. I can't even. Oh, he is a real cutie patootie. He is living his best dog life. Nothing can get him down. The winds are practically blowing him all over the field. He's got on his little winter coat. Love that for him. Cutie fucking patootie. Okay, let's focus. Grandmama. Let's bring it back. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. What's going on? Ten of Swords. Well, no wonder Eight of Cups. Like, on one hand, I am sorry for you, truly. But it does seem, though, that, like, that was not working for you. You don't want to be with a person like it's better to know now. Just terrible. But like that Ten of Coins to the Sun, to the Ace of Cups, to the Moon, to the Ace of Swords, to the Ten of Wands. Okay. Let's get into the Nine of Wands though, although it does seem a bit self-explanatory. Could we not all agree? Like you go through that kind of bullshit. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be defensive. Okay, Grandma. Nine of Wands. Eight of Swords. Going back to scripted. Acting. There's this moment of confusion and defensiveness, probably in regards to this Three of Cups, and I'm telling you right now, it's very cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. That Ten of Swords, oh, betrayal, betrayal. But that's the thing. People are very good at being dirt-kicking snakes. And especially when you love people. Like, if you really don't see it coming. Yeah, so you're having a moment of, like, you don't know your ass from Chanel at this point. You don't know who to listen to, you don't know what to believe, although you do, because we see you walking away. Walking away is not always as easy as it sounds. I don't know anyone actually that thinks it's easy. I mean, sometimes it is. Some things are, some things aren't. Okay, Grandma. What's the Three of Cups about? Let's get Snoopy and Scoopy. Stat. Which card is it? No, too many. We gotta keep it fair. What's the Three of Cups about? The Six of Pentacles. No, I just heard someone's giving to someone else. Exactly. Okay, Grandma. The Three of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, this is about the Star. There's something here about acting. The star of the show. I really think that you were cheated on. You might actually work in film or some kind of creative field. Like, this is giving theater, film, and you can work in any of those areas and departments. This person could be literally an actor. Okay, wait, Grandma, can we go back to that Ten of Swords? Eight of Cups? Like, I'm seeing cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Can we get a confirmation on this? The Fool. Yeah, I just heard, like, you feel like a fool, and someone made a fool of themselves. But it does lead to a new beginning. That is for sure. Okay. Whoa. Okay, well. So, how do we go from this? Like, what's the Ten of Coins to the Sun to the Ace of Cups? Okay. I just heard it took strength to make those changes. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is the Wheel of Fortune, but also sometimes you are your own Wheel of Fortune. You go out and you create those changes. It's called, like, walking away. Like, you do something different where you're like, this doesn't work for me. And it's like, it's almost like immediate for you. The fact that, like, shit goes down, you have a normal moment, what looks like a hot second, though. Oh, weird, there's this, like, black hair. Ooh, a long. Did you find a hair? Just like I just found a hair? I think this person had dark hair. Literally. Long dark hair. But yeah. Because you just, like, you ran with it and you're like, babe, I'm worth more than this shit. Look how good my hair looks. Like, I'm soft, I'm gentle, I'm fierce, I'm strong. You know, like, you're all the good stuff. So you just, okay. So the wheels are turning for you. Okay, so what's the Ace of Cups, though? Like, 10 of coin, 10 of panties to the Sun to the Ace of Cups? Okay, yeah, Grandma. No, let's focus. Okay, so what's the 10 of coins specifically? What's the 10 of coins for you? Because you left. It's like you leave, and then something, yeah, the wheels just go ka-chink, but in the best way. Yeah, it's so funny. I never want to call, well, not that I don't want to call people bestie, but it's not in my regular vernacular, but I do. I just want to call you bestie. Oh, this poor dad. He's got the stroller and the toddler. He's pushing. He's got pretty good wheels on the stroller, but it is storming out there. He's a good papa. Well, we don't know, but in this moment, he appears to be a good papa. And the little toddler looks thrilled to be pulled on the sled. Yeah. Oof, blizzardy. So the sun, specifically Grandma, what's all this joy and happiness about? Six of Cups. Oh man. And then we have that Ace of Cups right beside it. I don't know, someone from your past perhaps? Is that what's going on, Grandmama? What is the Six of Cups to the Ace of Cups? Attraction. Okay. Wow. Wait, what's this one that I was feeling? Oh, exactly. The Tower to the Ace of Cups. Look at those nuts roll. It's like in the blink of an eye, it's like overnight. Damn. You know what? Honestly, I feel so inspired because honestly, I feel like this is like a story right out of Charlotte Dobray's Reddit feeds. This is so good. And as she would say, like, bestie, I'm here for this for you. Okay. The moon. Grandma. Five of Cups. This is what I mean. The hand giveth, the hand taketh. I think. Well, this and that are true. This and that both exist, right? So, like, on one hand, I do not doubt that you are very happy to be out of that situation or to learn whatever truths you learned. It still doesn't mean, though, that it doesn't absolutely hurt. Because that's a normal response when you love people who really let you down, to say the least, or betray you, or even do, like, really terrible things. It's like, wow. It's like a little snow tornado. Exactly. Ooh, I do love watching it from here, though. Okay. Okay, tell me more about the moon of the Five of Cups. Well, it's the Magician, so I guess I'm looking and thinking. Grandma, tell me just a whisper more. No, one card. The moon to the Five of Cups to the Magician. The High Priestess. Yeah, there's just something here about, like, leaning into all the feelings, but then it's about transforming it to being like, it is this. Again, this and that are true. So taking something. Sorry, I'm looking at the toes. There's something here about the toes. There's something about the red thread, her hair. When I look at it, it looks like these little red filaments. And then there was something about the toes, and then this cross. So then I was thinking cross-toed, toe cross. I don't know, there's something about a cross and a toe. Toe crossing. Oh, but a T also looks like an X. Oh. Not an X, but I did say X. I'm not making the connection, Spirit. There's something there. I'm sure it'll come to me like hours after the fact. Okay, well, Spirit, I don't know. Either way, you're working with what you got. You took something absolute shit. You took the power back. You took a leap of faith. Okay, Grandma, I'm missing something here about the moon, though. The moon, like, I see the obvious stuff, but what are we pointing out? I don't see it. I kind of see it, but I don't see it. You kind of see it, but you don't see it. Ah, I see. You kind of see it, but you don't see it, because it's the moon. So some things are held back, but some things are illuminated. But then the next card is the Ace of Swords. So you kind of see it until you don't see it, until you do see it the whole way through. Okay, let's talk about that Ace of Swords. The Page of Cups. I see. You kind of see it, but you don't see it because you're still in that Five of Cups from, even though there's good things happening. Because this came up in that other reading where I was saying, like, it's like one thing to talk about, like, going through a divorce or a breakup or a death or a sickness, an illness, a job loss, like something, or all the things all at once. And it really is true that sometimes that's when old spirit is like, you know what? You literally just got divorced, but we're gonna throw in someone that looks like they could be a great fit for you. And you're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's usually when I want to fight with God sometimes, because it's just like the audacity. It's like, I'm hanging on by a thread. I just lost the person I thought I was going to be with forever. I don't look my best. I don't feel my best. I don't really trust people right now. And this is the time that you think it's appropriate to just put someone on the path. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of feeling in this, where it's just like you're kind of up to your eyeballs and assholes. You're trying to transmute and, you know, take something. Hey, where's that dad going? Where's the little kid? Or maybe he's just running. I think, oh yeah, okay. The little person is sliding down the hill. Dad is running with the toddler, I think, to keep the toddler from fussing. That makes sense. And maybe get in a couple laps. Dad's trying to stay fit. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So then what becomes evident, though, is that either this person or you, oh yeah, because when pigs fly, ooh, maybe this person from your past, ooh, past and path. So you cross paths. Okay, so that's what it is. You cross paths, but you thought to yourself, when pigs fly, 1 in a million. Okay. Grandma, well, let's talk about this person right now. So who is this 1 in a billion? Oh, the Knight of Wands, and you know I love this one because this is, for one, that's Mountie Horse. If you've been around, you know if you know. She's playing the bongos of passion. Also, this to me is the 4 of Wands. So this is someone who, like, wants to play those bongos, but for you. Normally that Knight of Wands can get around town on old Mountie Horse, but this is like, when I see the 4 of Wands burning, it's like, it's just for you that those torches are burning. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we need to know about this person? Yeah, they're a hermit. This person is very colorful and expressive. I feel like they know themselves enough to know, like they're confident in their desires, their likes, their wants, their needs. But this is someone who also goes it alone, and like, I love this hermit card. Very peaceful, very contemplative, dreamy, like she looks like she's in her jammies. Yeah, chin's up, and she's just like delighted. Yeah, this is someone who enjoys their own company. Like, they don't need people. It is hot. Okay. I love this for you, bestie. Well, what are these 2 cards? Oh boy, the Page of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the thing. This person is gonna go low and slow in offering because, like, you're that 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, even though there's the 10 of Coins, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the way that they're handling this, like, little string, it's open. So even if you think about, like, the reins on the horse, it's like holding the reins very loose and light. Not that this person needs to know how to handle you, but it's just like, they're cognizant. They're not stupid. I like that. Okay, hold on. Let's put these cards back in, because yeah, we got a lot of cards up, but I want to get really snoopy and scoopy on this person. Okay. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, my feet are falling asleep. Okay. Look who's on the bottom. That's that Mountie horse energy. Okay. Okay, so Grandmama, can you know a little bit more about this person? What card represents their essence? Like, who is this person fundamentally? Judgment. Wow, that was just flying all over, but I caught it. In this one, we see the ballerina dancer as a spirit being let go of. Very interesting judgment card. What I feel like is that this person, well, they're also a major arcana, so like it's big energy, but I feel like they've let go of like the rigid qualities of themselves. Like, this is someone who chooses to like surrender and to become softer. Like, when I think, and no offense if I have any ballerina dancers, but I do feel like there's a bit of an A-type personality. Very disciplined, for sure, but I see kind of a controlled nature. And I see this person as letting that go. They still have all of the softness and grace and elegance of the dancer, but I don't know, that's just what I heard. So this person has kept the best parts of being disciplined, graceful, elegant, expressive, embodied, but has let go of the things holding them back. Things like judgment. Yeah, again, the hands are soft. Ooh, I love this. Okay, Grandmama. Tell me more. Oh, they're successful. Meow, meow, meow. They're center stage. Again, going back to arts. I don't know, guys. Do I have a bunch of artists in the crowd today or what? You don't have to be. This person is center stage. This always reminds me of Is it Alexis? Oh my god, I'm having brain for a moment. Schitt's Creek. Yeah, Alexis. Guys, if you don't know Schitt's Creek, please do yourself a favor. Canadian treasure right there. See? 4 of Wands. I'm telling you, this person just wants to be getting sweaty and dancey with you. Not mad about it. Okay, one more card for this person. Who are they? The King of Wands. They could be a fire sign. Speaking of Schitt's Creek, Dan Levy, I think even the actress who plays Alexis, I believe she's a Sag. I believe she's a Sag. We'll have to double confirm, but I'm pretty sure she's a Sag. Dan Levy is a Leo. 2 babes. Yeah, well, this person is Babe Town. They hold their own. But again, look at the lion. The lion is also like, he looks a little bit bolder. Again, calm, composed. Love this. Okay. How does this person see you? Well, they see you as someone who makes things grow. Because again, they've probably just witnessed you literally eat shit so hard, and then for you to be like, you know what? This isn't serving. I'm gonna pick myself up by the bootstraps and like move the fuck on.com, rebuild my life quickly and efficiently, which you seemingly do. And so, but there's like a fertility here. Things grow where there's fertility. So you have to have more than just one right condition. It's a lot of elements that go into fertility. Nourishment, nurturing. But I also see, we saw the Page of Pentacles holding the same coin. So I see them, though, as they see you as someone they want to give to. They want to give you their best pentacle. to know each other. Can we get into that, Grandma, or right now? Four of Pentacles. Tell me more. The Star. Grandma, I'm feeling a little daft. Okay, Four of Pentacles and the Star. How do you guys know each other? Ace. I'm telling you, one of you knows of the other, but it seems so far. It would be like me right now, being like, and I do, I think Dan Levy is a total smoke show. Same with Annie. Oh, I'm so terrible with names. It's so embarrassing. Although Dr. Julia Shaw does talk about it in the intro of her book. And what's so funny is because, again, I'm great with dates and birthdays. She talks about it. If you're not great with remembering names, there's a high probability you're great with dates and numbers. That is me. I really try. Okay, but anyways. But yeah, it'd be like me, or even like the one person I am attracted to out this way. It is a 1 in a billion. And sometimes it does happen. Now guys, don't be getting all limerent. But do you know what I mean? It's like, every now and again, I always come back to John Travolta's wife. Where it's like, she used to have his posters on the wall. And she was just like, I'm gonna marry that guy one day. And then she did. Anyway, my point to all of this though is that like, every now and again, that person that you lightly saw or know of, where you're just like, oh, it's so far out of reach. But again, going back to like honoring your desires, we're like, yeah, that person, total babe town. Total babe town, yum, yes. Whoa. The Magician to the High Priestess just popped out. And I was still thinking about like how you guys know each other. Well, just like how I was saying John Travolta's wife, I think it was Kelly, there's sometimes a knowing. Now again guys, please, we can't state it enough. We gotta, ever since seeing all the things about limerence and transference and people going real nuts about that, so like I'm really just like, I trust that you guys know what you need to do and you'll understand what I'm saying. But sometimes there is a knowing. You see someone, and even though you feel like it's impossible, you're just like, you feel something. There's like a knowingness. You know what a spirit actually just showed me? And I did this actually the other day with my grandmama. I decided that I'm just gonna let my grandmama play Cupid for me, if that's ever to be a thing in my future. Where I was like, you know what? If there's anyone I trust, I'm like, Grandma, no one knows me better than you. You know what I'm looking for, you know what's in my heart's desires, and you know my type, you know, like the qualities. And so I feel like with this, I feel like with the Magician, that one of you, or both of you, like kind of gave it up to the ethers in the sense to where you're just like, listen, I have a feeling it seems way out there, but to be like, you know what, Grandma, or like whoever it is that you talk to be like, if this could be a thing, let's make it happen. You know? I don't know, there's something here. Okay. So, how do you guys connect then? How does this person, how do you two, it's in the Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you see it. And we saw that earlier. Yeah, there's like, okay, so it's the ending. So this person's gonna end your life at the very end of whatever that is. The ending and the beginning though, because the world, and we saw the Fool, so it's like, okay, so they enter your world. Seven of Penties. I just keep hearing with this one, like, they enter at a time, because the Seven of Pentacles is usually a marker of a lot of time. But what I heard is that they enter at a time, yes, and they just kind of leave it there. Okay, so like, at a time when you're flourishing as well. Okay, that makes sense though with what we saw in the beginning. The Eight of Cups to the Nine of Wands to the Three of Cups, and then we get into the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. So there's just kind of like, yeah, a lot going on. And this is, again, very classic for, I feel like, the spirit realm. To really, like, when you're up to your eyeballs and assholes, you don't know your ass from shinola, everything's way crazy, you're just trying to focus on self, trying to get shit done, rebuild, whatever that looks like for you. But, again, when you meet people, it's not like they just show up. Very rarely does this occur, I would say. Hopefully not either, because it sounds alarming. But very rarely do people cross your path and it's just like, oh my god, you're the one, who are you, can we go on a date? It's like, there's some nuance, there's some subtlety, there's, you know, a little bit of anticipation, and like, something as basic as like, hello. You know, like, you gotta start off with the basics. But see, with the eyes closed, and even with this guy's eyes closed, yeah, it's like, you kind of see it, but you don't see it. Remember going back to the moon? Okay. Yes, okay. So, hold on, one sec. So let's ask about how you feel about this person. Like how, hold on, too many cards, stuff. Okay, you get back over here. You go here. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? Like, what is this person? Yeah, like, what are your feelings about this person? Justice. You know I love to see justice. Well, but we did also see the Judgment card. Oh god, are we going back to my legal team, my non-law team? Is one of you a creative and one of you a lawyer? Do you know, I actually have a few couples. Again, clients. One's an artist, one, she's not a lawyer, but she works very closely with lawyers and law. And then that other client that I really loved, who I didn't know was a lawyer right away, well, no, her spouse is a lawyer as well, but she has a lot of creativity within her. Okay, sorry, got distracted. Okay, tell me about justice. Well, if anything, we know that you view them as, like, fair. Oh my god, it's all the same cards that, like, literally flew out. It was Judgment to the Six of Wands to the Magician. And they, like, flew out. Okay, I don't know. I really am getting my legal vibes again here. Okay, back to me and see, there's the Hermit. Okay, so you feel, okay, so is that a feeling that feels like more like how you see them? I want to talk feelings, or maybe you can't talk about feelings because, again, you're so raw, like, coming from the other place. Okay, well, how does this person make you feel? Oh, another cute patootie kid coming in on a GT. Yeah, everyone's going down the hill today. Well, with the Fool, there's a lot of, again, going back to that Strength card, the courage to want to take a leap of faith. Like, for someone to kind of elicit that in you is pretty big. To be like, you know what? I didn't think I had the appetite or the capacity to do this again right away, or to even think about this, but you're like, you know what? With you, I could do this. And we saw that, we did see the World card, and the Full cards come out twice. Okay. So, when you guys cross paths again, King of Panties, and look, this is to me, like, look at this library. But he's got on the red lighting. Remember when I said this is not the type of lighting you put on for like Thanksgiving dinner with the grandma and grandpa at the table? This is ambiance. This is like a sexy vibe. And he's got on his casual Sunday jeans. His hair is oiled, washed, looking great. He's got a nice green sweater. Wolf. That wolf is looking right at me. Yeah, I feel like, but the Penties move slow, but I feel like this person has an inner wolf. But we saw in the Page of Pentacles, like, they know how to handle, they know how to pace themselves. But remember when I said that Knight of Wands, how it's like, that passion is just for you, like that wolf, locked in. Yeah, they just want you. And the King of Pentacles, like, they're kind of all about that forever business, you know? They want to lock it in. Okay, I wasn't focused, but I pulled the Hermit again. I feel like this person, yeah, you're both kind of hermity. Nice. Dece. Oh, look who's peeking out. Hitting those bongos. Okay. Okay. See, cross paths. It's very luxe. Oh, look who just tossed themselves out the Chariot. Oh boy. See, this person's looking relaxed, but see, this is what I mean. They're holding back, but they want to charge in. They want to charge it. Like right now. Like right the fuck now. But I like this. I like when people can have big feelings. Like that to me is what a true emotionally regulated, mature, and elevated type of behavior looks like, is when you still have all the big feelings, but you're like, you know what? We're gonna do it right. We're gonna take it slow. Or you have increments where you go slow and then there's like a little burst of something. But this is someone who really is masterful of themselves. Very even, very balanced, but has big feelings. Like they're there. But they just know, they know the recipe for success. And they just know that if it's wild and kind of untamed, it's just like, it's not gonna work out for them. Okay. How do you feel about this person once it gets sexy? Or lovey, I should say. Like let's talk about it. The Ten of Swords. Well, we see, I don't know, sirens. The tens are also the endings, and so we do see the sun rising. Okay, and we got the star on the bottoms. Okay, like there's some healing, there's some endings. How does this person make you feel? Well, I think it's gonna just take some time. You do feel all the big feelings, and also, doesn't it kind of look like Dan Levy? If I were to take off my glasses right now, I'd swear, dead ringer. Yeah, like, you're really attracted to this person, but it is a mindfuck for you. Because again, in real life, if you've just been really badly hurt, disappointed, let down, betrayed, to someone you're committed to, it just doesn't go away overnight. Like, think about it in terms of years. Years put in is like, not necessarily as long as it should take to get over, but like, it would make sense, a little par for par. So I just feel like you're really nervous, I think, about the level of passion, because this is the guy where I always just look at his belly button. It just kind of goes, drifts down to this area, and I'm like, yeah, it's sexy business. Oh boy. Big feelings though, this is what I mean. You have big feelings, you have big desires. It's just making you a little bit nervous. Because you've just come from this, and there is a new dawn here, but... Okay, well, Grandma, let's take us out. So, in conclusion, what can we expect for these two? Oh my god. Wish fulfillment. It's coming in. Again, the nuts are gonna roll. The nuts are gonna roll, but in the best way possible. Oh, speaking of nuts and squirrels, The squirrels right now are so fat and floofy, I can't even handle it. I saw this guy, he was like the king of the castle. He looked like he was wearing his own mink coat. He was the king of the castle, large and in charge, so fat, so floofy, so fucking cute. Kind of like a King of Pentacles vibe, yeah. I just feel like at some point there's a release, there's a breakthrough. Probably also some time, some patience, but this person's gonna be very patient. Yes. Alright, gang. Well, just beautiful. You know I love to see it. You know I can't be mad about it. It's definitely grandma approved, I can tell you right now. Wow. Wow. Well, guys, yeah, I'm happy for you. Let's get these guys off the floor. Okay. Okay. There. That's a little bit better. Okay, well guys, stay blessed, stay golden. Hey, it stopped storming. Oh my god. Hey, like, just kind of like that Ten of Swords, I almost feel like the sun is coming out, which is crazy because there was like snow tornadoes blowing across. That dad was getting blown. That dog was being lifted by the wind. Oh. Can't be mad about it. Okay. Stay blessed, stay golden.